calling you a radical. Tell me lies. Tell me sweet little nuclear lies. Tell me lies. So little Spencer, he's all in. Of all places, we got a nuclear lab in southern Utah, downwinders on Balco. And by the way, I don't do opinion. I lived in the bone marrow transplant at LDS East State for over 5 years. Off and on, mostly on. And this is no opinion. That unit is the marquee unit for leukemia in the state of Utah. Southern Utah makes up less than 5% of the Utah population. Any given day you go in there, well over 50% of the people are in there from southern Utah. Downwinders, that's just a fact. And that's Kevin Blanche. I know. Oh, I know. So, little Spencer, Psycho Trump, who covered up Fukushima even harder than Barry Antoinette Obama, remember, Psycho Trump said, no, we're not having any nuclear cost too much. Bootlicker Joe Rogan. I told Governor Cox right to his face, I got 37 billion reasons you'll never build a nuclear reactor in Utah. Well, these are small ones. These are little SMRs. Fairy tale, Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, tell me lies, tell me sweet little. This is the greatest pump and dump I've ever fucking seen. New scale. Now remember, here in Utah. Now stay with me. I'm fighting this tooth and nail. But you're so ripped off in Utah you don't even know. New scale promises in 2010. 24 nuclear reactors here in Utah by 2019. $1 billion funneled out of your bill, out of your Utah Power and Light bill. Amps. 2 new scale. They even came over. Why would we keep beating a dead horse? They ripped off Utahns for $1 billion. You see the stock? I mean, the stock crashed down. They went public at 10, was crashed down under fucking 2. It's $40. Pump and dump on Balco on chemo. Hope you don't get cancer. They ripped us off $1 billion. Do you see any nuclear reactors here? No. It's just a big fucking loot job. Why would we even want to deal with fucking the most dirty, filthy technology in the history of the planet is nuclear energy? Oh, it's magic. We got these little SMRs. Why the fuck? In southern Utah, you know the sun shines in southern Utah 320 to 30 days a year. Why would you be fucking around experimenting with fucking SMRs that don't exist? SMRs have been tried. This is nothing new. They've been tried since the fucking 1940s. Every time they're tried, they blow the fuck up and kill everything. Idaho National Labs, multiple accidents over multiple decades. When I was in the bone marrow transplant at LDS, there were 2 people in there. Well, my close friend, Paul, who I left his obituary in front of Alice McFarland, the NRC, and Johnny, both Arco, Idaho. Both died young of ammo. The place is radioactive as hell. Well, that was a long time ago. No, it wasn't. They've been having accidents. This is just the ones you know about. Santa Susana in Los Angeles. That was an SMR. Blew up fucking. That's probably the biggest nuclear disaster in the history of the United States. Oh, Fukushima happened. Oh, that's clear over there. Jet stream moves left to right. Oh, but these are these little magic ones. They're Easter Bunny. They're fairy tale. They're Santa. It's a fucking loot job. So Trump says by 4th of July, 2026, we're going to have an SM. Okay. All right. Going to fast track at the NRC. Fucking license. Okay. All right. Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, fairy tale. Fucking Jackalope Factory, fucking owned by Bill Gates. Bill Gates rips us off, but so I give a speech. Number 1, he says we're going to be like France. France has bankrupted, the nuclear energy cartel has bankrupted the country of France multiple times. Multiple times. Arriva. Remember Arriva? They bankrupted Chicago Bridge and Iron here. Remember their Mox fuel? Fucking fairy tale Tower to Babel, I call it, in South Carolina. Started out at, 350 million? It's up to 30, 40 billion and all the money, and it don't work. These SMRs have been tried for fucking 80 years. Anytime they're hotter, they're more condensed. It's not magic. Uranium, well, that's right there where they're testing the uranium. Oh, we're not gonna. You're not using uranium. Oh, you're gonna use thorium. Oh, okay. Well, you know the thorium they use is not natural, just like the uranium. The uranium that's in a nuclear reactor is not uranium-238 natural from the earth. You have to centrifuge it, turn it into uranium-235. The byproduct's 98%. We squash together atoms. We smash atoms. We create all kinds of deadly. Southern Utah. Oh my God. Oh, we're gonna do thorium. That's not what's in a nuclear small SMR. The thorium from actually they have to centrifuge it. They have to entice it. They have to fucking gas it. It's so fucking nasty. So fucking dangerous. So expensive. In a place where the sun shines all day, every day. It's so insanity. It's unreal. It's dirty. It's filthy. It's dangerous. It's fucking so. It's the most expensive fucking form of energy on the planet, bar none. And the thing about the SMRs, an SMR big enough to a city, they don't exist. And like I said, they're so dangerous, it's unbelievable. In southern Utah. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little nuclear lies. Well, that was, and this is the lie they tell over and over and over and over and over and over. They tell this lie over and over and over. Well, we're falling behind to China. No, we're not. China said fuck nuclear energy a long time. Who's the leader on the planet in solar by a million times? I've said this for years. Gorbachev said what took down the old Soviet Union was the invasion of Afghanistan and the meltdown of Chernobyl. I've said this for years. What took down the United States? The invasion of Afghanistan and the meltdowns at Fukushima, Japan. Here's the problem with the United States, technology-wise. It's all pork. The fucking cult who lobbied all summer and got this fucking advanced nuclear fucking bill through with trillions of dollars or more pork, and they advanced Price Anderson. Now remember Jake Garner, our senator here? He fought against Price Anderson his entire career. I mean, because it's the Immunity Act, all this money flows to all these companies. They get rich. You know, they get filthy, stinking rich, and they never do anything. Fucking ask NewScale. They don't have a product. They don't have a market. They don't have a revenue stream. Well, they get government pork, and then they pump the fucking stock and dump it, go sit on the fucking... What a way to live your fucking life. I mean, really, this is nothing new. This has been tried forever. Oh, well, these salt reactors, they have to cook it into a fucking ceramic cocoon. You know how you get the ceramic cocoon? They fucking have to super collide it. They gas it and they fire it and they cook it at some radical... The salt reactor, it's so hot, it turns it into a salt crystal. Same with the ceramic. And it tombs it. It's so disgustingly filthy. It's so fucking radically dangerous. It's so radically expensive. The United States is stuck in the nuclear energy fairy tale quicksand. While the rest of the world, the whole, falling behind who? Who? Oh, we're falling behind. Solar energy. China is just annihilating us on every front for this very reason. We're stuck in the military industrialized war pig, fucking the Middle East of Eden, in this nuclear energy fucking quicksand. In Utah, of all places. In Utah. Again, I lived there. I'm 7th generation Utah. By the way, my little great nephew's in primaries fighting for his life right now. I mean, nuclear fallout causes cancer. It kills you. Nuclear accidents, radioactive. The half-life in southern Utah, we call it the red dust. You think it just went away? Oh, this is different this time. I want you to go dig into your great-great-grandparents' fucking drawers and find that uranium stocks and that nuclear fucking renaissance stocks we had in the 1950s. Go cash them in. A lot of people got rich, didn't they? Yeah. And died, radioactive, the whole fucking play. We're going to have nuclear fucking cars. We're going to have nuclear lipstick. We're going to have nuclear makeup. It's going to be the Jetsons. That's all a fucking lie. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little nuclear, and you got one person. And by the way, I get no funding ever here from the state. So I'm 7th generation here, trying to save you from you. It's nearly impossible. It's beyond disgusting. Spencer Cox won by less than 1% of the vote. I'll never forgive Huntsman. I mean, he was an anti-nuker. This is all pork. Spencer Cox and his family are getting fucking filthy, stinking rich off this pork. You do know that. This is so dirty and so corrupt. And by the way, Ann Milner sponsored the bill through here in Utah. Weber State, the same Ann Milner that handed over the #1 school business in the country to Warren Buffett and Bill Gates. And now it's under investigation for selling state secrets to China. Oh, it's over the fucking top. Albright, who put up the bill, works for the coal industry. He's sponsored by Warren Buffett. You know what we use for, get this, you know what we use for electricity in Utah? And the sun shines all day, every day here. It's a no-brainer. They block it. They won't let fucking solar in. They charge you $16,000 fucking fee to put fucking solar panels on your house. Oh, well, it's not fair to the nuclear industry. We don't use one drop of nuclear energy here. We don't make one drop of nuclear energy. We store all the fucking waste out in Energy Solutions, TikTok, radioactive. This is all a rip-off. You're being ripped off in Utah. Why would you not just fucking use the sun? Oh, we can't store the fuck. Well, so you know, why do you got to store it? You ain't got to store it down there. Fuck, the sun shines all day, every fucking day. And you can store solar for up to 2 years. It's just like, oh, the Germans, where they're, no, they're not. Angela Merkel was a nuclear physicist. They shut down all 20 of their nuclear. They're not going back. Nobody is. Fuck, we've shut down. There are 425 nuclear energy reactors in the world on March 11th, 2011. You know how many there are now? 250 something. China got rid of them. So, we're falling behind China? Just remember this. Arriva, the French company, and China were building a nuclear reactor near Taiwan. A fast breeder, Mach 5, small fucking condensed, hotter, cutting edge reactor. Do you know the fucker blew up just a couple years ago? And how do we know that? It's called the Imminent Radiation Letter, which activists like Kevin Blanch in Vienna got that through. It's called the Downwinder Letter. By law, if there's that, you know, France set out the letter. Sent it to the Department of Energy, which used to be the Department of Atomic, to Jennifer Granholm, and she said on it. She didn't tell anybody. Kind of like the cover up of Fukushima. It got leaked to CNN at fucking 12:44 in the morning. I wonder who did that. Yeah. That's the only one they put on. I remember China was going to put on one a month, starting in 2010, SMR, fast breeder, generational Mach 5 Westinghouse. Westinghouse has been bankrupt so many times. Westinghouse took down Toshiba. You just keep belling them out, and belling them out, and belling them out. This is the biggest fucking sham in the history of this fucking state. That's saying a lot. It's so disgusting. So disgusting. And by the way, Spencer says they got 10 million. No, they got 8 million through. You know, they wanted 220 million. And it was me down there fucking fighting. You see me on the news? KSL is a derelict enterprise promoting this. Did you see me? Yeah, me. I'm the guy that they only got 8 million. But Trump says he's going to fast. Oh, fuck. Remember, Trump met with that bee 17 times. I asked Trump in Salt Lake, from here to there. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little nuclear lies.
That's good too.
I asked Trump in Salt Lake, 2016. He made Fox News because they were live. You're going to stop the cover-up of Fukushima. You're going to let the cat out. Yes. Did he? You know, he met with that bee 17 times. As soon as he got inaugurated, he met with who? At Mar-a-Lago and blacked out the windows. And I know for a fact what I was talking about because somebody on the transition team told me. Bob Kraft? Now we know about that fucking low-life Columbia piece of shit. Why would he meet with Bob Kraft? It's like the F-35. Down to freedom. Fucking loot job. Why would he meet with Abe? Abe was not the Prime Minister of Japan when Fukushima happened. Nato Khan, who told me thank you for all your work. They're not refiring up the nuclear reactors in Japan. They're racing forward slower. China, Taiwan, Korea, fuck everybody's racing forward. Germany, even fucking France is saying we gotta move away. Fucking everybody's moving away. Belgium, everybody. But we got this fairy tale. Oh, we got this little SMR. You know, they're different this time. No, they're not. No, they're not. Tell me lies. Tell me sweet little nuclear. Fucking Spencer Cox of Albany. He grew up in southern Utah. He's a weasel. And he's dumber than dirt. I've talked to him multiple times. He's dumber than a... And he likes to call people dumb. You know, there's you go. It's, you know, what do we call that? And he's always saying, well, this is dumb, that's dumb, you're dumb, fucking... You're... We call that fucking reflectionary fucking look in the mirror rhetoric. That's who he is. He's dumber than a fucking stick. He's a fucking puppet. How the fuck he became fucking governor, it's disgusting. So, Trump says, no, it costs too much. You know, Blue Castle on the Green, why not put up a statue of Ted Bundy on I-15? Little SMRs, the nuclear mob in southern Utah. Yay, fucking. Downwinders, we love it. Fucking the red fools. Never seen such fucking fools in my life. Never. Remember? They're going to have 24 by 2019. $1 billion later, they got nothing. You're being had. We're going to have one by fucking July right here in Utah. Okay. All right. Here we go. What the fuck is that? Holy shit, I've never seen one like that. Fuck, maybe it's the radiation sniffer. Oh, what is that? I've never seen that one flying around here. That's not an F-35. What the fuck? I can't believe what's happened to this state. I really can't. I'm fucking disgusted. I can't believe what a bunch of fucking morons it's evolved to in here. So disgusting. So disturbing. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little nuclear lie. Being had when all's we need. Fucking sun shines all day, every fucking day here. Okay. Calling in an airstrike on you, Blanche. I'm 7th generation. I'm so Utah that my social media address here, I'm 7th generation here. I got so many ties here. Let's go back. My social media address used to come at East State Bone Marrow Cancer LDA. By the way, I said that's a 1% survival bracelet. Split me open and pour me out. Trying to save you from you. And you running. I think you should go give Tim Ballard, who's from Los Angeles. I think you should go give him a fucking set, $100 million. And, maybe you can hand over your wife, too. The couple's rouge. And he can fly to Colombia with the Attorney General, and they can go hang out with teenage prostitutes. That's what you fucking fund here. Place has lost its fucking mind. I'm so disgusted. So disgusted. I mean, the Southern Utah Lab. We're going to have one. Okay. All right. Okay. Get the clock ticking, Trump. Fucking Trump's a fraud. Trump was fucking president. Met with the B. Now, what did happen to Abby? What happened to him? Whoa. That still fucking blows my mind. Talk about cancer karma. By the way, I'm a 1%er. 1%, there was 44 of us in that unit. I'm the only one left. I have AML de novo with a marker of 40, unsurvivable. I've had open heart surgery twice. Split here. I got a pacemaker. Alive and fucking. And that's the new thing in Ogden. Or in Utah. Take advantage of Kevin Blanche. Rip off Kevin Blanche. I fucking do all your dirty work. It's disgusting. Fucking. So, don't drop your dry gas container. Southern Utah, of all fucking places. Downwinders on Balco. Tell me lies. Tell me sweet little nuclear lies. Oh, what a bunch of fucking shams, little pieces of shit. Beyond disgusted. And I get no funding. Thank you to Boober at the Chesapeake. He's fucking helped me out so much along the way. He's a great guy. Thank you to Lewis in NoCal. Awesome fucking dude. Thank you to James in fucking the city. But thank you to the people that have fucking supported this historic work. You know, it's a hell of a battle. Hell of a fucking battle. So, you know, I'm really disappointed. I'm really disgusted. But the bottom line, it's just money, right? So I had a meeting with my attorney today on some finance. I mean, everybody rips me off. I says, only money. You know, I was given 2 months to live in 2011. You know, you don't think fucking small, well, when it blows up, they'll just cover that up. Say, oh, no, they would just trial and error. Trial and error for fucking 70, 80 years, looting for trillions and trillions of fucking dollars. Pump it, dump it. Hope all your fucking money doesn't fucking cost you. Fucking lowlifes. Nobody gives a fuck about anything in this state. Not integrity anymore. Not the environment. Not the ecology. Take your money and stick it in your fucking ass, all of you. Stand tuned.